Inside is a sea of networks, a dome theatre. In front of Eiji, who stands in the centre, is the projection of a schematic diagram constructed from wireframes. The World Web. Floating in the waves are servers of nations, corporations, research institutes, etc. These servers are represented as floating islands or ships. The user dives into the ocean of the network. In the deep sea region, a completely different world unfolds in front of them. The digital world. The Dome Theatre plays a voice-guided tour. A wireframe schematic diagram is rendered three-dimensionally and vividly coloured. It is a world different from our world, the real world. It is said to be a cyberspace that exists in the digital network. The other world, the digital world, stretches out beyond the sea of the network. Scenic beauty. The picture quality is poor, but is a beautiful wilderness. It's like the environmental images seen in the entrance lobby. Inhabiting the digital world is this. The data becomes three-dimensional. Hololization. This is a technology initiated by the university and put to practical use by AE. This technology is also applied to the 3D digital signage seen in the city. A digital monster. A Digimon. Something is hololized. At first glance, it looks like a frog. It is a tadpole on the verge of becoming a frog, with its tail still attached. It is green like a watermelon with black stripes. It is characterized by its mohawk-like dorsal fins, claws on its arms and legs, and its exaggerated fangs.
Betamon, child level, amphibian virus type Digimon.
The frog-like data is displayed. A Digimon is an information life form living in the digital world, an AI. It's something you won't find in any textbook. Living? AI? Digimon are made up of a variety of motifs. Fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, plants, insects, crustaceans, mollusks, machines, chemical phenomena, and other phenomena, as well as 8 million gods, Buddha, and demons, all of which holographically appear one after another. The discovery of the digital world and the history of its research. What are Digimon? Digital monsters?
Digimon evolution. Baby, child, adult, perfect, and ultimate form. There are 3 basic attributes of Digimon classification.
The explanation of the hololized Digimon is followed by a presentation showing images of the Digimon. That's the object I saw in the lobby. A 3-coloured laser beam is emitted from the object, repeatedly illuminating. Eiji, who stands in the centre of the Dome Theatre, in total awe of what he's seen. The 3 attributes that form the basis of Digimon taxonomy, virus, data, and vaccine, are the motifs of the 3 types of Digimon, Ryusenji explains. Digimon are the fruit of contact with the digital world, a new world on the network that has helped prop up humanity. Digimon have revolutionized human society. The use and application of Digimon as AI tools has led to remarkable discoveries in areas such as software development, cryptographic security, and AI drug discovery. However, it is still a secret of mankind. Most of the world's people still do not even know that the digital world exists. Suddenly the image is disrupted. The Dome Theatre vibrates. And even if they did, they wouldn't understand it anyway. The tone of the dialogue changes. It sounds like it's been processed by a machine. There is good and bad. Digimon can be misused as tools of cyber terrorism. These misuses are so-called Digimon crimes. The scene of the video suddenly jumped to the real world. We find ourselves in the passenger cabin of an airliner? Wings can be seen on the outside of the window. The plane is flying above the clouds at night. The roar of its jet engines is audible. One of the passengers is filming the cabin with a smartphone. Sleeping on the other side of the plane, covered in a blanket, is the photographer's wife, lover, or daughter. A realistic wind noise deafens Eiji. The world is flooded with noise. And then, silence. Without warning, vision goes dark. The angle of the image is disturbed. An alert, an oxygen mask comes down in the cabin. Screams. Confusion. Ah! Eiji averts his eyes. He can't watch anymore. But there's also nothing he can do. the airliner suddenly drops its nose and crashes headlong out of the clouds at an altitude of more than 30,000 feet. Tomonori Ryusenji has always been a world leader in the discovery of the digital world and the research into the digital monsters. He is the reason why AE's digital lab is located next to the university. I know of no other case where a single researcher has made such a significant contribution to the university's reputation and the company's business performance. The remarkable development of the university and AE was all made possible by Professor Ryusenji. Wonderful! Ryusenji's face beams with admiration as he inspects the gadget that AG had delivered to him, a digital clock. DDL Ryusenji's office. It's a private room with part of the wall made of glass. It looks like a university laboratory, with shelves crammed full of equipment, materials, and cardboard boxes. When Ryusenji connects his Digimon dock to the lab's equipment, the Digimon that AG captured is hololized. It's a frog-like creature with a tail. It is indeed a Madoki Betamon, as requested. Look at those gentle, beautiful curves. Ryusenji traced the outline of Madoki Betamon's image with his finger. Among the data found in the unknown digital world, this digital monster, or Digimon, an AI program, is sold at a high price on the grim market due to its convenience, scalability, and rarity. It took 3 Tyrannomon to capture that one. Eiji makes his appeal as he set his bags down on his work desk. They're not in D4, so he's had his personal belongings returned to him. Wow, sounds tough. Betamon have a habit of throwing their dorsal fins when they're in trouble. When it comes to Madoki Betamon, a shockwave is emitted from their dorsal fin. Eiji's Tyrannomon number 3, which was used for capture, was killed by its blade fin technique. Yes, but Professor, I'm not sure how, but this Madoki Betamon is different from others. How do you mean? Ryusenji seems miffed. Eiji, you don't know? You really don't know the difference between Betamon and Madoki Betamon? Eiji is unhappy to have disappointed his client. Well, is it the colour that's different? Yes, the colour of Madoki Betamon isn't nearly as vivid. You really do know the difference. I'll add a bit of a bonus to your reward this time. Yes! Thank you for that. It looks like my guess was correct. Now I can have a beef bowl with pickles and a raw egg for dinner. The client seems very satisfied. Ryusenji begins to transfer the Madoki Betamon data to the lab equipment. Eiji, I wanted to ask, how was what you experienced earlier? Earlier? You mean the video in D4? It was really great. That was a promotional video. We used to have a plan to expand into the entertainment sector. It was to be called Digimon Land. Nice! The idea was to sell Digimon as characters to the general public who don't know anything about the digital world. I especially like that Digimon are AI. Creatures, fantasy, fiction. If I were a kid, I'd be hooked. Eiji lets his imagination get the best of him. Digimon are alive.